I-24F. Just found out my BS, 27M, ex is pregnant. So I started talking to a guy in the beginning of July, and we met for the first time about a week later. We hit it off very well and just vibed from the get-go. We both fell fast and hard. We both have expressed how we have never felt a love this strong before. It honestly has felt like something out of a movie. He has told me he knows he is going to marry me one day. We said I love you to each other a few weeks after we started dating because it just felt right. I know it sounds crazy, and we have both made comments about how this isn't normal, how fast we have moved along in our relationship, but just feels right. We made it official at the end of August, but it's now been almost 2 months of us dating. He just told me last night though that his ex reached out about a week ago and told him she's pregnant. He thought it wasn't real and just drama, so wanted to wait until she went to the doctors to confirm. She did finally go and she is pregnant. We talked about it, and he was honest that a few days before we met he ended up hooking up with her. She is about 8 weeks pregnant. I don't know what I should do. I love him and don't want to leave, but I'm also really hurt and don't know how to go about this situation. Any advice would be helpful. OP comment. I'm not hurt about him sleeping with his ex. I understand that he didn't cheat. He has told me he wants to have kids with me, and I'm upset that I no longer get to make him the dad. Someone else did, and that's a first we no longer get to experience. OP comment. I'm not trying to butt in. I have already told him I support him as a partner and will be here for him in any way I can. I'm not making this about me. I respect the mother of his child and the fact he wants to be an active parent. I just don't want to throw away a good relationship because of outside drama, but also don't know if it's worth the drama or headache for myself. OP comment. Thank you for your advice. Apparently they have tried making things work before in the past, and it hasn't worked. Before she found out she was pregnant, she had tried in the last couple months coming back and trying to make things work, but he is done. He said the relationship was very toxic and exhausting, and that every time she said she changed, and they tried again, it was all talk, and she would go back to her ways again. He has already said he does not want to be with her, but he is conflicted on what to do and how to be there for the baby without being with her. He doesn't want to lose me either, but is worried this will make us fight more, which I'm sure will happen, and he doesn't want to deal with that. OP comment. She has been trying to get back with him for months now. Even a few weeks after we started dating, she showed up crying asking to try again, and he said no. He's done. Too toxic of a relationship, they were always fighting, and every time he gave her another chance she didn't change. I honestly feel this was a last-ditch effort to keep him around, but don't want to assume and can't say. She definitely wants to keep it. It does suck though. OP comment. I am concerned on the impact this has on my boyfriend. I am also upset in general though, and have every right to be. It's a lot of mixed emotions. I'm happy for him as he has always wanted kids. I know he's going to be an amazing dad since his was never there for him, and it's a big deal for him. I am upset that my fairy tale has been ruined, but I feel like that's normal, and I'm just trying to also be a supportive partner even though this situation isn't ideal. OP comment. He unfortunately did not use protection and trusted she would get the Plan B pill. Honestly, at this point, who knows? I agree he was dumb, and it's stupid. It's unfortunate for sure. Another Redditor's comment. Check the math on your timeline, because she's either further along than 8 weeks, or he hooked up with her later than a few days before you first met. You're in the getting to know you honeymoon stage of your relationship. Maybe it is the case that you're a perfect match, but there's absolutely no way for you to know that yet, no matter how strongly you feel about this guy. You just haven't known him very long at all, and figuring out your... Give it a chance if you want to, but you don't need to feel like you're making a commitment here, and you definitely should not approach this as a commitment right now. OP replies, I questioned the timeline too at first. I know they determine it based on the start of your last period. I don't have that information though, obviously, so no way to really know. Honestly, at this point, who knows? I agree he was dumb, and it's stupid. It's unfortunate for sure. Another Redditor comments, correct me if I read wrong, but a woman who is 8 weeks pregnant had X 6 weeks ago, so he was having X with her while dating you. OP, I have honestly been thinking about this all day now. You are correct, the math doesn't add up. So she's either lying about him being the dad or he's lying about hooking up with her while we were dating. I will bring this up to his attention so he confirm if it really is his or not. I think a paternity test will need to be done for sure. Update. My boyfriend broke up with me today. I have been dumped many times now and this hurts the most. mainly because all the other ones I saw coming. This one was out of left field though. He just found out his ex is pregnant with twins, and they are his, and didn't think it would be fair to me to drag me along for the craziness of this all. He's also just having a really hard time with all of this and knows he won't have the time to give me the attention I deserve. He said he hopes it's just a pause for right now, but also knows I can't just sit and wait, but said who knows what the future holds. My heart hurts. We both love each other very much and agreed if none of this was happening then, we wouldn't be breaking up right now, and that's what sucks about it. We both wanted this to be a forever thing. I don't know how I'm going to move on, or if I will ever be able to. Another Redditor comments, he did you a favor, and from your last post it seems he was sleeping with his ex while he was love bombing you. You'll be fine. This was the most selfless thing he could have done for you, and I promise you a more honest and worthy individual will come along. OP replies, he wasn't sleeping with her while we were together. She ended up being 13 weeks, not 8 weeks, and it's twins. He is honest, but he is doing what's best for both of us right now.